What's up to my kings, queens, and everyone on the scene? It's your boy King Shelby Cooper, aka the introverted verbalist, aka your favorite cousin's favorite cousin. And I'm back with another episode of Thoughts of a Predicate Potted, the podcast. And yeah, you know the deal. If you smoke, pause the video, roll one up, and smoke one with your boy. And if you don't smoke, then open your third eye, your chakra, your pineal gland. You're gonna want to open mind for this one. Alright, y'all ready? Alright, cool. Imagine what life would look like if we as humans weren't forced to pay bills and we could get a job or career we wanted instead of one we needed because it pays more money. Go ahead and marinate on that one time. Yeah, I like to think this one's a little near and dear to my heart because I am like most y'all. You know what I mean? I'm cut from a different cloth. I'm different. You know, I truly believe that this isn't what life is supposed to be, what it should be, what it can be, what it used to be, or what it will be in the future. I believe that we're all here for a purpose. Maybe that purpose is just to be here to figure out what life is about, define your purpose. But yeah, I feel like we're all here for a reason. We all have a sole purpose. We all have a talent, you know, something we're good at, something we came here to do. But I think majority of us are kind of distracted or unable to fulfill our soul's purpose because we're too busy working. And don't get me wrong, I'm not getting at work. Like, I'm a hard working man. If you know me, I don't mind working. I work fucking 12, 16 hours if I have to. And I done it. But yeah, we're all distracted and too busy working for somebody else. And too busy working for someone else to, focus on our own purpose. Like, for example, let me go through a quick cycle, the human life cycle, real quick, fast with you. So as you know, we're born, pop up the womb crying, and then if you're lucky, you'll spend the first 5 years being raised by your parents. And really, especially these days, not even 5 years. Like I said, 5 years if you're lucky. It's more like 2 to 3 because, like I said, everybody got to work, got a job, got to make that money to pay the bills. So, and I know mothers get so much time for maternity leave and stuff, which is cool. I feel like they don't get enough time. I think it's with kittens that they need to be with the parent for 2 months. 2-3 months before they can give them away. I feel like with humans that should be 2-3 years, 5 years. But if we have enough time to raise them, teach them how to walk a little bit, how to talk a little bit, how to eat, sleep, shit. Well, they already know how to do that, but and then at age 5 we kick them out to school, or before that, there's kindergarten, and then there's daycare and all that shit. And I think kids go as young as 2 or 3. I ain't got kids, so I don't know. But I know they set them off early as hell. Yeah, they're with them long enough to teach them how to walk a little bit, and then boom, set them out to the real world. And then, daycare, kindergarten, age 5, they're in school, actual school. Then from age 5 to 18, 19, whatever, you're up until high school. And then bam. And some people like to work, get part-time jobs while they're in high school, to make that extra little money. Nothing wrong with that. That's cool. And then you get to the real world, where you have to actually start working. Again, like most people, if you want a good job, a good career that makes more money than most jobs, then you have to go back to school because that first 18 years of your life wasn't worth shit. Or at least it wasn't worth much, So yeah, you want to be a doctor, lawyer, really anything these days. Carpenter, in the trades, you have to go to trade school or university, college, And depending on that career, you have to spend another 1 to 2 to 5, 10 years in school. So bam, now you're like 25, 30. You finally finished school. Congratulations. Proud of you. Now you're off into the real world. Now you're working for the man. And if you're lucky, you're actually in the in the field that you actually study for, or actually that you want to do. Because like I said, we're here for a sole purpose. Like me, I like to write. I like being creative. And other people like to draw, like to rap, sing, do cartwheels and shit. Whatever your pleasure is, do that. Like I like to say, make your passion your paycheck. Let me say that again. Say it louder for the people in the back. Make your passion your paycheck. Because if you're unlucky, and which I'm pretty sure most of us had to do, work a shitty job that we didn't want to do, but had to because either they're the only ones hiring, or pays more money than all the other jobs. So it's like, hey, gotta make the most money to afford the most shit, or afford what you want, what you need. Then you can be able to enjoy some of your life. So boom, you're 30, you got your career, now you're working, now you're in your field. If you're lucky, like I said, in the right field that you want to be. Cool. Fast forward, now you're 60, 65, now it's time to retire. And again, if you're lucky, you'll have a retirement plan, a pension, a good pension, one that will actually make sure you're set for the rest of your life. Now you're retired at 65, got a good pension and shit. Now you can chill, relax, and now you can live your life and do the shit that you want to do after working for the man for majority of your life. To them, to companies, basically you're more liable. You cost them more money than you're making more money. And I know people at that age, they're still able to work and live and do a bunch of other shit. There's some pretty athletic, in shape 60-year-olds. But yeah, it's time to retire. Now you can live your life. Now you can do the shit that you want to do. Now you can travel and blah blah blah. But is that really what life is like? Is that what it really is supposed to be? Because it sounds like to me it's like we're born to basically serve somebody else until we use up our body and energy, strength, making them money. You make money in the process, but working for a company, you make them more money than you make yourself money. If that makes sense. Which is kind of fucked up. Like what if we didn't have to do that? And again, not saying that working is a bad thing. I don't mind working. But why can't we work towards ourselves, towards our family, towards our community? Work to build a better neighborhood or school or community center, playground, roads and shit, whatever. Infrastructures. And like I said, if you're lucky, some people are in their fields, they're happy, they're working. To them, it don't feel like work because it's something that they actually enjoy doing. But how many of y'all right now, raise your hand if you're actually in a job that you chose, that you want to be in, that when you're a little kid and you were like, I want to be this when I grow up. Do you still want to be that? And are you that? If not, what the fuck are you doing? And it's nothing against you. Like I said, we have to work, have to pay bills. Shit's just getting more expensive and more expensive, and especially after COVID, it's like everything just skyrocketed. Inflation's probably at its greatest of all time. Meanwhile, we're making the same wages. Like, how does that make sense? It don't. I tell you, it Yeah, it's fucked up. Like, whose idea was that? I don't know, man. So imagine if we didn't have to pay bills and sacrifice damn near 75% of our lives working for somebody else. And if you're lucky, you make it, you'll live that long. Because these days, I don't know, the average lifespan getting shorter and shorter by the day. But anywho, what do you think? What would this world look like if we as humans weren't forced to pay bills? You know, like I know a lot of people that want to go on vacation right now, but you can't afford to take 2 weeks off, not even a week off. Shit, some people can't even afford to take a day off. Like I know people that get injured at work or they get sick, like really sick, and they can't even afford to take the day off to, you know, take care of themselves, to get better, because like you need every fucking dollar these days. Like last time I seen a little survey, or not a survey, a little essay or whatever, article, that's the word. I seen an article probably about a year ago, you know, that basically Nova Scotians need to make like so much money per year to live. And it's like, bro, you don't even make that. Basically, it was like, you know, you make something like 20 an hour in order to survive. And, you know, the average is like $15 an hour now. You know, if you're lucky, you got a job, $20 an hour or more. But that's not the minimum wage, so, you know, the average person isn't going to get that amount starting off at least. Which is fucked up. Like, how can you afford to live if you don't even make enough to afford the minimum? You know? Like, what is going on? All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. So yeah, what do you think it would look like if we weren't paying bills? If we were just living, working for our own free will, or, you know, working for a better cause, one that, you know, actually benefits our lives for the people that are around us. Like I said, community, family, neighbors, friends. Would you have the same job you do now? Would you be in the same place you're living now? Because again, cost of rent is crazy, and most people are probably only where they're at because either that's what they could afford or that's the only place that they could find. You know, because again, after COVID, the market was crazy. People selling houses left and right, buying them left and right for like double the selling price just to guarantee to get it, which is cool, I guess, but man, there's not a lot of winners in this rat race, you know? And the winner is the one who's not even in the race. It's the one that puts it out, promotes it, you know? Anyways, I'm high. Joint's almost gone. Just do it on this brisky, beautiful day. That's really all I got for now. But again, I'm your boy, King Shelby Cobra, aka the introverted verbalist, aka your favorite cousin's favorite cousin. Yeah, drop in the comments, let me know what you think. Hit that like button and share, subscribe, follow, because I got a lot more thoughts. I'm pretty good. Alright, y'all. Peace.